TVA is also spearheading plans for a new small nuclear reactor in East Tennessee. And today, the Federal Oversight Group took public testimony from supporters and critics in Oak Ridge. Tonight, 10 News reporter Anderson County, Emily Crabtree, explaining the discussion and the next steps.
It's no secret that companies are jumping on the nuclear energy bandwagon in the secret city, including TVA. Tuesday, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission asked for feedback from neighbors on one plan.
Where the application is for one BWRX 300 by GE Hitachi reactor, and that's the application we'll be reviewing.
That's a scaled-down version of a bigger nuclear reactor plant like we usually see.
A small modular reactor is a smaller nuclear power plant than Watts Bar. This one would be about 300 megawatts. Its footprint is much smaller. So the size and the acreage that is needed to build it is smaller.
But just because it's smaller doesn't mean the process of getting it up and running is easier. The TVA has many different boxes to check for the NRC, including an environmental report.
These are things that we're looking at: socioeconomic data, environmental data, cultural things that are out there at the site. Those will be taken into account when the NRC reviews the project.
The TVA has submitted that report to the NRC, but there's still a few other reports that need to be filed.
So we've received the environmental portion of the Clinch River construction permit application, and we're in the process of completing our acceptance review for that portion of the application.
The NRC has about 2.5 years to process the entire review, and they say in the meantime they'll continue to hold these public reviews to make sure that people are involved.
That was Emily Crabtree reporting. Leaders with TVA expect the reactor to be online by 2032, calling it another step toward a nuclear renaissance in Tennessee.